we took this experience in high school, and I think what I took away from this is that it's false. You can engage yourself in stuff that can be applicable to what you want to do. And through the conversations we've had and just listening to everyone that has joined in on this podcast has kind of changed my view on high school, because I truly think that students can build their professional beings and find themselves before they go off to a university.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with a lot of what Hunter just said. How to best, put a podcast together. What's a way to deliver content in a way that's engaging and reaches a large audience. I think back to some of the early work we did, and there's a lot of just research into this space, and not only just into education, but into podcasting in general. And I think a lot of those skills transfer over to other mediums of content that are becoming increasingly popular. So, I think for me, as someone that's interested in video production and this whole online space and content delivery, I think there's been countless takeaways, but I'm looking forward to seeing where these skills kind of come back up later in life. And it's been, such a fun time to learn about all of them with everyone here.
Yeah, this podcast has done a lot for me. I think on one thing, it's taught me a lot just in the sense of, being able to have that experience working on the website, something I hadn't done a lot before. I had a little bit of experience, but this gave me a more in-depth knowledge of that. I also got to do a little bit more video editing, which I already did a little bit, but this also gave me more experience in that way. But more on Hunter's side of things, I think it definitely taught me to see differently, and just the content in general, how to revolutionize education and how to look at it differently, because, in Barrington, obviously we have a lot of great opportunities, but it's still a pretty standard school, and we're still being taught in a pretty, standard manner. And so I think it's easy when you're in that situation to kind of assume that that's the only way that it will ever be, and that's the only way that it can be done. But getting to hear so many awesome professionals throughout this entire time with podcasts has been really eye-opening for me, and it's really made me think about how education could be in the future.